A revelation that transformed my life when I was young was an awakening to the idea that life is more than just my daily routine. We are all born into a life where we are programmed to go with the flow of society and do the same things as the majority. Go to college, get a good job, get into debt, and work for 40 years or more. My epiphany led me on a journey of self-discovery and growth. I started to question everything around me, eventually freeing myself from the mental shackles everyone else thought were normal. This video will walk you through my experience of escaping the Matrix, the steps I took, and how you can begin your journey to liberation. And to fully benefit from this video, I highly recommend subscribing to the Life Mastery Tips channel family by clicking the subscribe button. Your support is crucial in helping us reach a wider audience as soon as possible. With that said, let's delve straight into the core of the topic at hand. What does being in the Matrix mean? Metaphorically speaking, being in the Matrix is living in a state of unawareness, where one passively accepts the status quo and never questions the reality around them. Essentially, it means being a mere cog in the machine, following the rules laid out by society without ever truly understanding the reasons behind them. Being trapped in the Matrix in the real world is a metaphorical expression derived from the 1999 science fiction film, The Matrix. In the movie, humans unknowingly live in a simulated reality called the Matrix, controlled by intelligent machines. The term has since been adopted to describe various situations in which people feel confined or controlled by systems or institutions that may not have their best interests at heart. In the real world, this concept is often used to discuss 1. The influence of technology and social media. People may feel trapped by the constant need to be connected and engage with technology, leading to addiction, anxiety, and a lack of genuine human interaction. 2. Consumerism and materialism. The pursuit of material goods and the belief that happiness comes from consumption can lead people to feel trapped in a never-ending cycle of seeking more possessions and experiences. 3. Conformity and societal pressure. People might feel trapped by societal norms and expectations, feeling the need to fit in, follow trends, or adhere to specific rules or beliefs. 4. The illusion of choice. In some instances, people may feel they have various choices when, in reality, these choices are limited, manipulated, or influenced by external forces. 5. Disconnection from reality. Some individuals might feel trapped in a virtual or augmented reality world, like video games or the internet, unable to fully engage with the real world or form genuine relationships. Overall, being trapped in the Matrix in the real world can refer to any situation where people feel confined, manipulated, or disillusioned by external forces or systems that limit their freedom, autonomy, and genuine connection to others and their environment. What is meant by escaping the Matrix? Escaping the Matrix means breaking free from the confines of a mundane and unfulfilling existence. It's about becoming aware of our reality and critically questioning the systems that govern our lives. Escaping the Matrix opens new possibilities, leading to a more fulfilling and meaningful existence. How do you escape the Matrix? The journey to escape the Matrix is long and arduous, but it's worth every effort. First, one must become aware of the systems that control our lives, be it societal expectations, consumerism, or the workplace. Once aware, you can start dismantling these structures by questioning their validity and learning to think independently. The key to breaking free. Develop a critical thinking filter. Critical thinking is an essential tool for breaking free from the matrix. By developing a critical thinking filter, you learn to question everything, including the beliefs and values you've held onto for years. For example, I used to blindly follow the advice of experts without considering alternative perspectives. However, by developing a critical thinking filter, I began to analyze information more objectively, leading me to make more informed decisions. The most important thing is to do what is in your best interests and not allow yourself to be manipulated by others for your time, money, or efforts. Understand the consumer-driven culture. We live in a world driven by consumerism, bombarded with messages encouraging us to buy and consume more. From the food we eat to the time we spend on social media, we're constantly being driven to fuel the profits of others. Recognizing this manipulation is a crucial step in escaping the matrix. I found that cutting down on consumer goods dramatically, being mindful of my social media usage, and re-evaluating my consumption habits helped me gain control over my life. News can also have an agenda and not be neutral. It's crucial to consume information from multiple sources of the political spectrum to find the facts and truth in the middle most of the time. Understand, you are your employer's cash-flowing asset. When working for someone else, you must understand that you're essentially their cash-flowing asset. Your employer profits from your labor, often at the expense of your happiness and well-being, if they manage your time, energy, and efforts poorly, or don't reward you for your productivity with fair compensation. Realizing this allowed me to reassess my work-life balance, prioritize my personal growth, and explore alternative income sources. It would be best to break free from being a cash-flowing asset by creating or buying cash-flowing assets for income. Install a new mental model, changing your paradigm. To escape the matrix, it's essential to change your mental paradigm. This involves replacing old, limiting beliefs with new, empowering ones. For instance, I thought hard work alone would bring success. However, as I learned more about the world, I discovered that working smarter, not harder, is often the key to achieving your goals. Working smart and hard can give you two edges over your competition that compound over time. Your destiny is shaped by what you believe about yourself and the world. Be careful what you choose to believe, as it can become your reality. Thrive to see the world as it is. Follow the money and power to get to the truth of how the world works. Make time for continued learning. Continued learning is vital to personal growth and escaping the matrix. By making time for learning, you expand your horizons, gain new perspectives, and become more adaptable to change. I make it a point to read books, read new studies, study success, and converse with like-minded individuals to keep my knowledge fresh and my mind open. Key takeaways. Develop a critical thinking filter to question everything. Recognize the influence of consumer culture on your life and make conscious choices. Understand your role as an employee and seek alternative income sources. Change your mental paradigm by adopting new, empowering beliefs. Prioritize continued learning for personal growth and adaptability. Escaping the matrix is a journey of self-discovery, growth, and liberation. By developing critical thinking skills, understanding the forces that drive our society, and adopting a new mental model, you can break free from the confines of mundane existence. Prioritizing continued learning will ensure that you remain adaptable and open to new perspectives, enabling you to live a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Embrace the challenge, embark on your journey, and experience the freedom of escaping the matrix.
Unfortunately, no one can be told what the matrix is. You have to see it for yourself.